Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video we will be seeing how the semantic search actually works. So yeah, imagine a scenario in which you are playing a game with your buddy, and the game is actually where you describe something and your friend has to guess what it is. Like you say it's small, red and sweet, and your friend shouts like, "Oh, it's strawberry." And this is semantic search. So yeah, it's when a computer understands what you mean even if you don't say the exact words. Cool, right? So now let us understand what is keyword search and semantic search. Basically, we will see what is the difference between them. So let us understand this by an example. So yeah, we have two robots. Basically, one robot is for keyword search and the second robot is for semantic search. So if we given a query like it is a red fruit, so in the keyword search, what in the keyword search or maybe the keyword robot, what would that give us in response back? So yeah, it will be like saying I found a red pen, maybe red car or maybe red balloon. But on the other hand, in the semantic robot, what it would reply, it will be like it will understand the meaning of whatever the query ask. So the query asked is red fruit. So it will be like you probably meant apple or strawberry. A normal robot only looks for the words, but a semantic robot understands the meaning of your words. So yeah, now let us understand what is semantic search and how it actually works. And here is the architecture diagram, and I will be explaining what it does. So yeah, let us consider we are having a text or maybe lots of information in the PDF format or maybe a text document. It has lots of information and you have a query here, and in this you are asking a question to this book. So by traditional approach, what we used to do is we used to find the keywords which are best match in this text document. But in the semantic search, what we do is we go ahead and find the exact meaning of what our query says. So if it says like it is a fruit, so it will go ahead and it won't just look for the word fruit, but it will just go ahead and also look for apple, banana, strawberry, etc., etc., all the stuff. And yeah, hence we can say that the semantic search actually is better than keyword search. So yeah, let us understand how it works. So basically we have uh, these two documents, and these two documents are really small, and what we have to do is we have to question answer over these two documents. And the query is it is small, red and sweet. So what it should give answer from this document? So it should ideally give the answer as it is juicy, ripe as well as apple. So yeah, it should give as logically thinking it should give us this answer, but it can give us this answer too as it has red, and here it is also has red. And hence this is if this answer we got, then it is based on the keyword search. But logically and more accurate answer is it is this, and hence this will be done, and we can get this answer by using semantic search only. And this answer, to get this answer we have to follow some of the predefined approach, and here is what I will be telling you how you are going to use that to create a semantic search. So yeah, let us understand. So first of all, you have to go ahead and you have to take your text document or context in from which the query is being asked, and then that context or that piece of information you have to convert it in the numerical format. And that numerical format can be like 1, then 0, then 2, so then etc., etc. This type of numerical, this will get converted into this type of numerical information, and this numerical information is called embeddings. So yeah, first of all what you have to do is go ahead and convert the context into embeddings. Embeddings means nothing else than it is numerical format of the context. Then we have to ask query on this context. So how we are going to ask the query to this context? So what you have to do is, again you have to convert this query into again another embedding. So it will be like converting 1 0 2 etc etc. So this will also get converted into the numerical format, and that numerical format is known as embeddings. And then we have to store these embeddings somewhere, right? So we have to store it somewhere, and whenever we need anything, we should be able to get it back efficiently. Rather, we can retrieve it efficiently. So for that purpose, we have a different type of database which is known as vector database, or you can say it as vector store. So vector store, what it does is, it takes embeddings and store it in the vector store so that we can efficiently retrieve it later. So yeah, for now consider the semantic search is a function. What it does is, it will go ahead and it will check the similarities between the query and the most relevant answer to the query, and it will give us the most relevant answer. So in this case, what we have the most relevant answer, it is a juicy ripe apple, and hence it will give us in the answer as this, a juicy ripe apple. So yeah, now we have understood how the semantic search actually works theoretically. Let us see how it works in the code. So yeah, now let us understand how we are going to code this semantic search. So first of all, I will tell you what I am going to use is, in this I am going to use basically the Azure OpenAI API. So you can use basically any kind of LLM, but for simplicity I am going to use the Azure OpenAI API. And yeah, so yeah, let us for Azure OpenAI API to be used, you have to have all this information. If it's just the all the information you will be needing, and you are good to go. And here first we have different types of deployment name in the Azure OpenAI, and one of the deployment name is for embeddings deployment, and other is just a normal which will be used for the text generation purpose. So for here I will be changing just a little bit. So we can say it as embedding underscore deployment. Yeah, okay. And yeah, you can just create Azure OpenAI deployment, and here you can just give the name of your deployment. And yeah, so yeah, we are good to go now. Yeah, so just go ahead and create the notebook, and here let us start working. So first of all, let us we will be needing some of the imports. So basically what all things we will be needing is, first of all, we have to import the Azure OpenAI, as we will be using that as a LLM. So first of all, just go ahead, and we have installed the Azure OpenAI LangChain OpenAI library. So in the LangChain OpenAI we have this so yeah, like it is like from LangChain, then LangChain OpenAI we are going to use. There is also OpenAI, as well as there is also Azure OpenAI, Azure Chat OpenAI. So basically I don't have access to the OpenAI API, so I can't be using just OpenAI. So I have to use basically Azure Chat OpenAI. And for embeddings, you can just go ahead Azure embeddings, Azure OpenAI embedding. Yeah, then that's it. Then next we will be needing a document which is available in the LangChain core package, and I will be telling you what is the use of it. But now let us just import it. And we are not going to use document loader, but we are actually going to use only documents. And yeah, it is documents, and then from that we are going to import document. Yeah, that's it. And then we will be needing we have also imported the embeddings. We have also imported the document. So and what we are needing is we have left with the vector database. And vector database, there are different types of vector database, and for now we are going to use the ChromaDB. And to import that, we have to import it from the LangChain underscore community. Then we have, in this we have vector stores, and from there we can import ChromaDB. It's just a chroma. And yeah, make sure if you are using ChromaDB, you should have ChromaDB installed like this. It should be like pip install ChromaDB. Actually, I don't remember. You can just go ahead and search on the uh, Chrome, maybe. Yeah, I will just leave it. I have already installed it. Yeah, so yeah, just run this. And yeah, we have already used the API credentials. So for to use those API credentials in our app, we have to use a special library which is known as .env. So what .env lets us do is, it helps you to whatever is available in the inside the .env file. We can use it in the app.py without needing to actually show what is your actual API key. So let us see it in action. So yeah, just go ahead, and for that we have to import some of the special libraries. It's like import os, and then from .env we are going to use import load.env, and then we are going to just call the load.env function. So yeah, and what it says, it's true. Done, we have loaded our .env file. Then let us check. We are going to print os.get.env, and this is the function we have to use. And over here we can just pass in whatever the name which is available in the .env file. Let's say I am going to use Azure OpenAI API key. So it will just go ahead and print. It will give us directly whatever the actual API key you have saved in the .env file. So yeah, let us see it in action. You have to pass in as the parameter in the .get env method. So yeah, just go ahead and run it and see how it has given as your Azure API, your Azure API key. So whatever given in this variable name, it has given us when we did os.get.env. So yeah, this is amazing, right? So it helps you to just not actually hide your credentials, but it will be used in the database. It can be used. Yeah, so now let us go ahead and just initialize our LLM. So yeah, you can call it as LLM, and then Azure Chat OpenAI, and let us see what all things it expects. So first of all, just go and see here. It asks for name. Then it will be we have to pass in the API key, as well as API version, deployment name, API version, as well as API key, etc, etc. All these stuffs we have to pass in. So yeah, let us go ahead and see. So let us see API key. So if you just type in API, it will give us this, and then you can just go ahead and say it like this. And here you can just go ahead and copy and paste the name. Then we have Azure endpoint maybe, and then os.get.env. You just have to follow the simple same stuff, but you make sure you have given all the parameters which are necessary in the when you are going to initialize the Azure Chat OpenAI. And for the endpoint, we are going to use the endpoint name. Then we are going to pass it over here. Then as well as we have API version. Then you can just go ahead and do the same thing. And yeah, here is the API version, and you can pass it over here. Then Azure, what we are remaining with, yeah, we have remaining with deployment. So yeah, Azure deployment, then os.get.env, and here you can pass whatever the name which you have said it. So yeah, that's it. And over here you have to just like remember, this is actually the dummy data. You have to exchange it with your original credentials. So yeah, I will be adding this in a while, but just to show you how this works, I have used the dummy data and the placeholders. So yeah, now that we have understand how we can just initialize our Azure Chat OpenAI, now let us see how we are going to see actual semantic search. So basically, we are going to have some of the dummy data. So here let us see this. In this we are importing the document from the LangChain core document class, and in this we have to like give the information as well as with the metadata. So yeah, we have like three documents, and over on this we are going to ask some of the questions, and after that we will see which question we will be. And when we ask question on this, then we can see the most relevant answer to this question in which uh, document it would lie, that would give us in the retrieve documents. So yeah, now let us see. Yeah, run it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, after that we are going to create embeddings, and for embeddings we are going to use the Azure OpenAI embeddings class, and in this we have to again just add same parameters, and just instead of the deployment name we have to use the embedding deployment name. Yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, after that we have initialized our embeddings, then we will be going to create our vector store, and that will be the ChromaDB. So we have already imported as you can see above, and in by this you can just go ahead, and in this we are going to like save our all the documents, and the persistent directory would be chroma store. And yeah, here we have created the retriever object, and then we have asked the question which pet is known for the loyalty. So by this question what we get to know about what is the meaning of that, like we are going to find, obviously from this data we are going to find the about the pet only. So like there are a cat and as well as dog in our documents, but there is no AI, right? So we have to like uh, we will get response like in between these two. But about the loyalty, we have seen about the dogs. So yeah, mostly this would get us back as response. So see what we got in the retriever. So we have like options here what we can just add. So yeah, let us go ahead, and here we can see only retrieve documents that have a relevance score. So yeah, this seems pretty cool. So yeah, let us just go ahead and add this. So you can just copy it from here and just paste it inside here. So yeah, let us go ahead and run this code. So it gave us return like there is no document which has the relevance score of threshold 0.8. So you can just go ahead and just lessen the score. You can maybe just go ahead and have it 0.5. So yeah, let us try running it again. Okay, it has not given us again answer. So you can just go ahead and hit and trial, use the hit and trial method. So yeah, just go ahead and run it again. So yeah, here we can see we have got the response back. So in all the three results, it has given us this response that dog are great companions known for their loyalty and friendliness. So yeah, this is it. This is how the semantic search actually works, and in the next video we will be seeing how we can do the semantic search on the PDF. So yeah, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.